Hello there, friends, enemies, acquaintances, and hopeful lovers of the internet. I'm Dylan, otherwise known as the Thespian, and I'm here with another movie review. My last one that I tried to do of the From Dusk Till Dawn TV series is not up because for whatever reason my computer just acts weird. So I will get that up eventually when I have time. But now on to other things. So a movie, it's a slasher movie, which I think is appropriate because it's October. And it's really weird. It's a movie called Detention, but frankly the main characters spend very little time in detention. And it stars Hunger Games star Josh Hutcherson. And it is weird. It is very weird. There is time travel and mutations and all this other stuff. But it is also very good at what it does. Which, it's pretty much a coming-to-age tale with the backdrop of a slasher film. And it's also very aware that it's a slasher film. It's like Scream in that respect. And pretty much what it's about is in the first scene we see this girl named Taylor who is a total bitch. Literally, that is her first line in the movie is, "Hi, my name is Taylor and I'm a bitch." Yeah. Pretty obvious that she is gonna die, huh? And so anyhow, she gets stabbed and then gets chucked out the window onto her parents' car. That detail's not really important, but it's a fun little detail. And that's what you'll notice a lot if you're watching this movie, is that it has lots of fun little details that you probably won't catch until a second or third viewing. And one thing that I sort of like but I don't like about it is that it's shot in the the story is lined like Pulp Fiction, where it jumps around everywhere in between characters. And while it does that, it fortunately can maintain a coherent storyline. A lot of films that have tried to emulate Pulp Fiction cannot do that. So, props to the director, Joseph Kahn! Sorry. Nerd reflex. And so, anyhow, it follows Josh Hutcherson, who plays the normal cool guy, a Clayton, what the hell is his name? And this girl named Riley. Now then, like I said, it is a weird movie where there's sort of this thing in the beginning between Clayton and Riley, and it's like, you know that they're going to end up together, but one thing that works is that the film actually captures the brutality of just teenagers in general. And one thing that I've noticed is that everyone in the movie is a dick. It's not just the teenagers. Everyone everyone is a dick. Seriously, the cops are dicks, the principals are dicks, which that part's pretty normal usually, but still. And one thing that comes out of it is that the main storyline also involves the main girl Riley getting stalked by this person wearing a mask from the latest horror movie in that universe, Cinderella, which I guess is supposed to be kind of a mix of Jason and Jigsaw. Actually, no, not Jason. Michael Myers and Jigsaw. Sorry for everyone I inadvertently flipped off that might be offended, but guess what? You're on the internet. So deal. And so, let me get back on topic here. The film also includes time travel, where in order to win a prize, Ione, one of the other major characters, and her mother, her 18-year-old counterpart, her mother's mind gets sent to Ione's body, and Ione's mind gets sent to her mom's body back in 1992. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But I've sort of, kind of, not really given you enough to tantalize as you hopefully into watching this movie. It's on Netflix and on Crackle, but it's only on Crackle until Halloween. So my strong advice would be to watch it today or tomorrow. If actually just watch it on Netflix. But yeah, it is a very well crafted film, and it also, and this is something that I really like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Because those that know me know that I personally hate it when movies take themselves too seriously, especially if they are not good movies that don't deserve to be taken seriously. You know, sort of like the Roger Corman films of the 70s, and actually pretty much any Roger Corman film outside of Death Race 2000. And that was built to be campy. But yeah, the good parts, alright. Josh Hutcherson and the girl that plays Riley are both very good for the role. They actually look like teenagers, people. And that's something rare in Hollywood, in movies, even if it's an independent film, is that quite often they'll have people that are like 20-something play teenagers, and everyone's like, oh, come on. Really? I bet you there are dozens of actors in college right now that would love to do that. Hell, even if someone asked me, hey, do you want to be in a horror movie? I'd be like, hell yeah. Tell me when, where, and what should I bring? And a second thing that is good about it is that it actually has a good story. Surprising, right? Because, seriously, if you watch a lot of slasher movies, you know they do not generally have good stories. Hell, even Halloween, one of my favorite actually my favorite slasher movie, from the 80s. Oh wait, it came out in 78. From the 70s, doesn't have a very good story. I mean, it's pretty simple if you think about it. Which is good, because, let's face it, Halloween doesn't really need many subplots. It just has the one plot, and it rolls with it. Yeah. Oh, saxophone solo. No, not now. No saxophone solos now. No. Alright. So, another good point about the story, it keeps you guessing. Because nobody knows. Because one of the other things is that you also very rarely know what is going on. Which is a good thing in this type of film. Now then, on to the bad stuff. The minor characters just no. The few minor, I think at times it can be a bit too weird and it has a few too many subplots. Like with the school bully being part fly. It is weird. It is severely weird. Seriously. So, and actually there aren't really too many bad things about this film. I mean, yeah, there are a couple annoyances, but you can look over those. But yeah, I have to give this film an 8 out of 10. Actually, screw that. An 8.5 out of 10. Because it is just a damn good movie. That's just what it is. There's no explanation to it. No explanation necessary, really. But overall, good job, Joe Con! Good job.